Okay, sorry, let's go ahead and get started. So yeah, quick recap for last week. You guys... What did you do? Oh, you stayed at the Rusty Blade. You woke up and went and were able to have a quick conversation with Kabaf, who didn't really divulge much due to the fact that his memory was mostly fragmented and missing for the last few days. After that, you were not able to successfully meet with Zalathorm again, but you did go through with meeting with the representatives from the Amtar Forest, the various clan representatives, and agreed to look into their issue with the various fires and strange beasts and such that have been coming into the forest recently. Before that, you guys went to Mount Talath via Owl via Orin's Owls, Orin and Willow. Got a few book orders in there and were able to meet with Cyril, who wasn't able to really provide any information about the orb that Erixus possesses, but agreed to look into that as well for you. You guys made your way back to Hallara, and I believe spent let's see, you spent the night in Mount Talath because you arrived there. I believe you spent the night at the Rusty Blade again when you returned back to Hallara.
Did we try to get some potions too, or is that 2 sessions ago?
2 sessions ago, I think.
That was the end of 2 sessions ago.
I think the rogues have the greater healing.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yes, the rogues were nowhere to be found.
You got 2 potions up front, and you're still due 12 more. Yeah, 12 more. And that's where we pick up.
We're trying to get to the forest, right?
Seems like there was something else. It's not in my notes. It seems like there was something else you guys did briefly the next morning. Oh, you went and saw the mayor. How could we forget almost killing the mayor? Mm-hmm. You guys, after your second night resting at the Rusty Blade, you went and saw the mayor, or rather you went to the mayor's office and found that the mayor had returned without really providing any details of his whereabouts, and after a near scuffle with Flarin, you guys were escorted out by several guards, and that is where we ended last week. So that's where we're picking up. You guys are outside the mayor's office with a few angry guards eyeballing you from a few feet away. And
now I remember. That's it. Yep.
And it's fairly early still in the morning. You guys have pretty much just went straight from the Rusty Blade to the mayor's office after resting.
Right, I'm going to go to Woolrose. Hey, we have to go check out that forest where your sword's from. Do you think we need some supplies to get out there?
What do I know?
I don't know.
How long is the trip?
Long.
3 days.
Yeah, you would know that it's about 3 days away.
Okay.
How does message work? Is
120 feet through certain material?
Yeah, message is only 120 feet.
We don't have a method of communicating with the halflings?
Nobody has sending yet.
Not over long distances, no.
And how far are they outside the town, and are they on the way towards forest?
They are not on the way directly. They're more so slightly to the north here. Are you guys on the right page? Yeah. They're more so slightly to the north of Hallara. They're not very far outside of town. They're only about an hour's travel.
If we take the horses with wagons, could we do like people travel every day nonstop and people sleep on the cart and stuff?
Wouldn't the horses die of exhaustion?
I mean,
Yeah,
is that a problem?
there is the beast exhaustion as well. General rules are that if you're traveling by beast, the beasts are only capable of traveling the same distance that you are at a normal pace.
It's the same
You can
thing.
push on past that limit, and risk is
Break our
exhaustion.
horses.
For every hour that you travel, you can travel an additional 3 miles, but everybody would have to make Constitution saving throws and take a point of exhaustion on a fail.
Are there any stops along the way? Like I see Orphanfall. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so the map here is just kind of highlighting major cities. This isn't really on the way because you would have to go down here and cross this bridge and come up. So the only really direct path is through here, through the pass between the north and east walls. There are various stops along the way that aren't noted here. You know, there are obviously various taverns and such positioned along the road at various intervals to accommodate travelers.
Is there anybody in that maybe? I mean, it's a little bit of retconning, but anybody in the tavern in our previous encounters that may have, done this journey before, or may have come from there that maybe have give us some information about the journey? Like to know.
Oh, yeah, popular places to stop along the way.
Yeah,
landmarks.
like maybe there's 5 places to stop on the way, but like 2 of them are seedy or something like that.
Like, didn't
The
we,
halflings are from there, so they should
didn't we-
probably know.
we never been to Entar Forest?
No.
No.
I mean, some
Well-
of us maybe.
Yeah, well, the halflings and the other people are from the forest. They aren't necessarily they're not natives of Halrua and aren't necessarily familiar with, at least not intimately familiar with all the various accommodations and such. You guys are all fairly well traveled though, so Wilros, if you want to give me a history check.
Sure. History. Okay. Hello?
With that check, sorry, I was looking
No, that's
for my list. With that check, you know of one very prominent inn along the way that happens to be here at this crossroads. It's pretty high traffic because it's kind of a meeting point along the way of all the roads. More so towards the Amtar Forest, things are a little more sparse and less well traveled. Mostly the only people that come the long way through this road aren't coming from the forest, but they're coming from various regions beyond the forest, and they are, typically well equipped for long travels.
What do we know about the location beyond the forest? Anything? I mean, I guess with that same history check, maybe?
Not a whole lot. The wider regions of Faerun are they're well mapped. It's well populated out in that area, but it's not. I wouldn't say that you know of anything of note per se. It's just this itself is a very wide region, and going beyond the Amtar Forest is just an entirely separate, huge expanse.
Would Erixus know anything about this path from his time wandering around the wilderness? As an outlander, here's my background.
Give
Any
me
insight I would have.
what specifically are you?
I don't know.
Wanting insight?
Hostility of the region. Like, is this like a? Are we likely to run into things that will
Oh, you would know that Halrua is very well settled in general. With the prominence of magic and the council, things are kept pretty orderly, and there's less of a militant guard presence, even in Halrua, even in the big cities. Just because it's very easy for wizards to manage the towns, as that the various small settlements and stuff, such as Safari, are governed by a single wizard generally that oversees a small town. So there's
And that extends, so that like well traveled stuff extends to like the entirety of the region. So like if we run into something, it'll be like a bandit, not necessarily a horrifying magical beast.
most likely, yes. And the mountains themselves are a bit more wild, and especially getting over towards the Amtar forest, there are known clans of wild elves that inhabit the forest, as well as various beasts and stuff that you expect to encounter in a forest. But the mountains themselves aren't really well settled in most regions, aside from Mount Talath. So up by the north wall and the east wall, there you can definitely expect to come across other cave and mountain dwelling creatures.
Here's a question too: is it possible to charter a boat, then we could sail around the peninsula back up?
It's probably possible. I'm not really sure that would save you much time. Most boats would be able to move somewhat faster, but just cutting a straight line is pretty fast.
I mean, so at just rough math, we have about 100 miles to go. We could travel for 8 hours a day, so we could travel what do you call it? So for 4 days, so we could travel 25 miles a day, right? So we can get to the crossroad.
24, yeah.
Okay. And we can get to the crossroad if we left, what is it? I'm assuming that it's morning time again. If we left here, we would get there evening time, get to the crossroad,
Spicy.
find out information, and sleep.
And maybe they're guides.
Yeah, I saw that, Shady.
3x3 map spice.
We're gonna hire some extra muscle.
Get some Sherpas.
I mean, maybe there's an.
Thanks for the 16
adventuring guide,
months
at least, that can
Prime,
help
dude.
us.
I
Maybe there's a
really
way
appreciate
we
it.
can,
How are you doing tonight?
Improve our ability to.
I mean, we're gonna be on a
navigate.
main road. So
Yeah, it's on a road. Like, I guess my concern
Follow the road.
is, do we know and or feel confident that there's, stops every 20 miles
This
that we
is
need?
a well-populated area, so I'm sure at the crossroads there's a sign that points Avatar Forest that way.
Yeah. And when we
Doesn't
stop
it, like-
there, somebody will be able to tell us that.
I think
But my
we-
concern is just like, do we, if we say like, oh, we've traveled 15 miles, there's a stop here, do we keep going? Like, do we know if there's another one in 5 miles, 10 miles, 20 miles, 30 miles,
All right,
Yes,
so
you
we're
probably
gonna,
know.
we're gonna bring some tents. So you have the hut, and we'll get some rations, and we should be good to go.
Yeah, I think we all should be.
We should all have rations. I don't think we've ever used that.
No, but this will be a fictional rations for a week.
Yeah, I'm not really tracking rations. I mean, unless you guys really want to, but I mean, they only cost like a couple silver, and I think it's like 5 copper per ration or something like that. So it's kind of unnecessary to track it. You guys can more than afford to keep your supplies stocked for
I think that
short journey.
we should all put 2 weeks of rations each in the bag of holding. That cannibalism story is a giant no thank you. Although we also have a druid who can just
Game's going great.
Yeah.
We're just launching into things tonight. Well, I've been going for a few minutes here, but
Alright, so
they
let's,
are
I mean,
deciding
if
how
there's nothing
to
else we need
traverse
purchase,
a 3 to 4 day
I think we
journey
should
here.
still get a horse and buggy or whatever, horse
Yeah,
and
just
carriage.
so we
We have a horse
yeah.
and cart. And
Yeah,
simply
you have-
walk.
You have one horse and cart that is capable of carrying all of you, basically.
All right,
Nice.
so let's just do that then.
So
Yeah,
let's
that's
get to our first stop, which should be here. Should we make it for the day?
Well, let's proceed to our first stop at least.
Let's roll.
All right. Who will be driving the cart?
Would that be animal handling?
I have land vehicles.
This would be a land vehicle, technically.
It doesn't
guess.
say what stat it is, though. I just have proficiency in land vehicles.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I would.
Have animal handling if we're,
Rain's gonna
moving.
drive a tank.
I'd
I think
imagine
it-
that
I think
Rain
it
has better
varies.
animal handling, but-
Just kind of
what
like
you're doing with land vehicle.
yeah, like how thieves' tools and stuff varies too.
Rain, I give you guidance on this check.
If you're trying to do like cool tricks off your land vehicle, versus just trying to drive it around some
I think I'd be
hills.
trying to be like economical and practical about it. Yeah.
Give me a land vehicles check using wisdom.
Okay. And I have to add my guidance after this, which is roll 1d4.
Yep.
Oh,
There we
no.
go.
16.
All right, Rain hops on to the cart, feeling pretty confident at the head of
Just
the
kidding.
head of the party. Also, give me a perception check, and if anybody is helping to keep a lookout, also give me a perception check.
Oh wait, I'm a halfling. I can't roll on it. Okay, a 25.
Yes, but look at my perception.
Oh, natural 20. Oh.
I perceive things.
Your shotgun? Is that what you said? You get called shotgun?
All right, you guys make your way down the road and out of Hallara. Trip is fairly uneventful. The rain has lightened up a bit today. It's still coming down at a light drizzle, but sorry, excuse me. The heavy rains of the past few days have mostly subsided, and it's not so much lightning and thunder. It's just kind of a constant dark overcast with a little bit of rain coming down. Sorry, you gonna say something? Okay, never mind. I thought I heard somebody saying something. Rain capably handles the horse and cart, making the way down the road. Things pass pretty uneventfully for the first few hours, and suddenly you come around a slight bend in the road about maybe 6 hours into your journey. And you guys, with those perception rolls, are able to spot from quite a long distance. There's kind of a break in the rain, and the mists have kind of parted a little bit, and you're able to see a few hundred feet ahead something large in the road. It's hard to make out what it is.
Perception, it only gets me
It's-
something large.
It's hard to make out what it is exactly at this distance, but you can tell that it's taking up a large portion of the road from
Is it breathing?
a great distance.
Rixus, what do you see? What's up over there?
Yeah, you look concerned.
I turn around and I look at Zorkers and I say, I see something ugly and weird looking.
Right,
And
I'm
on the road is something else.
Wow.
gonna growl at him a little bit. I'm gonna send Bobo up in the air to keep him in range and to fly out there. About 100 feet, I still have connection with him. I'm gonna hold on to Shin's shoulder and take a little look with Bobo, see what's over there.
Give me a perception check for Bobo. I almost said Bilbo.
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 All right,
Bilbo.
his perception's
Bilbo
plus-
Baggins. Bravest little hobbit of them all.
Oh, that's a throwback.
Yeah.
11.
He flies up, but he's kind of hitting some lingering mists that haven't quite dissipated up there. He's having a hard time seeing that far down.
How far out is it? Do I have a sense of distance?
It's about 500 feet down the road from you. It's just far enough that it's hard to make out exactly what it is. You see a very large shape, but you are able to pick it out through the mists and the rain coming down.
I'm just trying to figure out, do I see it moving? I'm not looking for what it is. Do I see it moving or any rhythm like it's breathing?
You don't see any movement.
I'm gonna have snap my finger, poof him right back to my shoulder. I don't know. The only thing we can do is get closer, guys.
Yeah, Rixus would say that there's something large blocking the road. I can't make out what it is.
Hello.
We should wait up to see if the drows are coming. Oh, hey, damn.
The rig is here, so we can send the road up front to scout.
Yeah. Should we like stop?
I think we should leave the cart here because is the cart making noise? I assume it like creaks and.
It makes a fair bit of noise. The ground's kind of wet, so the horse's footfalls aren't really loud clop so much as kind of muddy clunk and squishing noises. But you're making a bit of noise. You wouldn't guess that somebody 500 feet away can hear you, but definitely you're making noise. Just to catch Dan up real fast, you guys have just started your journey towards the Antar Forest, and you have Arixis and Rain keeping a lookout have noticed something in the road ahead.
I'm gonna give him guidance. What's his name? Dan guidance in case he wants to sneak up on this little 500 feet away thing.
And I'm casting Pass Without a Trace on all creatures nearby us and our horse.
Oh, jeez.
All right, everybody, give me a stealth check if you want to stealth. Nobody's really walking, so I guess
I'm hiding in the cart. I like duck down into the cart.
I'm in the back of the cart as well, so.
Oh wait, I'm.
I will,
oh my gosh!
still a 14. Rain, give me a just roll a d20 for the horse's stealth as well.
Oh my gosh, the horse is a fucking ninja.
Rain is kind of like pulled up on the reins a little bit and slowed the horse down, but he's kind of loudly coaxing the horse to be quiet. Like, yeah, good, Christy. Yeah, quiet.
Yep.
Get off the cart, and I assume the horses are going to go slow.
All right, so you guys begin to draw a little bit closer. Think I'm missing Wilros's stealth roll.
That was.
Hiding in the
for
cart.
me.
So do I need
Okay.
a stealth roll?
Not yet. If you get out of the cart, I would say you need to roll stealth.
I rolled a natural 1. That was the owl's me, and then I see the owls for stealth.
That is the owl, isn't it?
No, that's me. I didn't change
Look at
it.
the wrong.
He rolled it as the owl, but he meant it for him. If you're still on the cart, then I guess you don't really need a stealth roll. But if you're getting off, then you would need to roll stealth. So as you guys,
and Chris are just making shitloads of noise while they're on the cart.
Hell yeah, I have that plate armor. Cha-chink, cha-chink.
Rixus,
I got 2 coconuts.
Philin just hears a bunch of door knocking in his head.
or does he?
Just some.
Oh no!
I let it through this time.
You and me, coward, split up. You on one side of the woods and me on the other. Everyone else is too noisy. I assume the road is like surrounded by woods on either side.
Yeah, for the most part, it's not thickly wooded, but there are quite a few trees and.
Like, with our stealth, with Dan and my stealth, would we have an issue like hiding amongst the trees?
I would say not. Moving from tree to tree, yeah, you can move pretty lightly and quietly.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way forward. After about another 100 feet or so, you begin to see a slight flicker of flames. And you begin to see a little bit of movement. It doesn't appear that the large object is moving, but things around it are moving.
Ooh, maggots.
Wait, what is this?
I was
What's
thinking
going
like an inn.
Arixis and Rain spotted something up ahead in the road that was large and mostly blocking the road.
It's Snorlax.
It's a dead horse. Can
Wow.
we beat it?
All right, as you
Have a
guys
pokey flute.
as you guys continue about another 100 feet, things are. It's starting to. You're starting to make out exactly what it is. It definitely doesn't look like a beast. It's not animate. But you also begin to catch just a faint scream on the wind.
Like a person screaming?
Yeah, it sounds like a person screaming. Painfully.
Can I figure out where it came from? Is that
definitely from the direction of the cart, or of the not the cart, the object in the road.
Oh, okay. So are me and Erixus on the road, or like in the woods on the side of the road, kind of skulking towards the object, or what's going on?
Yes, and the cart is moving forward as well.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I move closer to where the object is to get a better look at it. On the other side of the road from where Erixus is, despite my yeah.
All right, you guys continue making your way up. The fire is growing now, and it's pretty prominent. You're about 100 feet away now at this point, and you can very clearly see that this is a very large covered cart that is overturned and caught on fire, and at the same time you see several humanoids rushing around.
Like halflings.
They appear fairly short.
Hey!
How far are we now?
Still first day traveling.
Yeah, you're about.
How big is the fire?
You're about 100 feet away.
Oh, okay.
It's not quite engulfed the wagon yet, but it's growing pretty rapidly on the wagon. The wagon itself is on fire.
Guys, let's go put out a fire and then see what we can do.
You're so
Burn the rest of them down.
Well, no, what do
we got things to do.
what do Erixus and I see?
Well, it's blocking our way. I think,
Yeah.
right?
So, like, I mean, we should be up by the actual fire.
Yeah,
at this
like,
point,
do
right?
we hear anything? Are they like screaming, "Help me! Help me!"
You can't see the source, but you hear just a single person screaming, and they seem to be in a lot of pain.
Well, wait. All right. So that's me and Erixus are up to it, or 100 feet away, or the cart is on. Like
You're all
figure
about 100 feet away. The cart rolled higher in a stealth, or almost as high as you guys did.
Oh, okay.
It's
So we're not scouting ahead.
you guys can be like a few feet ahead. I assume that you were all moving forward.
Okay.
We rolled stealth for the horses. I assume that they were moving forward.
Okay. All right then. So we don't know what's going on quite yet. We just see a fire, someone screaming, and small humanoids running around.
Right.
I would call out, like, what's going on over there?
I don't know that that's a good idea. Yeah, we don't know what they are yet. That's a really bad
It's okay,
idea.
you guys can jump out and jack them.
That's true. They do. So I will do that. Like if I will communicate silently with Rain, saying, "If you cause a distraction and they attack you, trust me."
Trust
Yeah,
me.
of course. Why wouldn't I?
Trust Erixus. Great
There
plan.
doesn't seem to be any response to your hail. They seem to just still be scurrying around, and you can kind of see a couple of them have like bags of some sort, or are hitting the cart where it's on fire, and then you can kind of make out that the bags are starting to catch on fire now too, and that the fire is mostly engulfing the cart now at this point.
They're trying to put it out.
And it's 120 feet away, or it's about 100 feet away.
You're all about 100 feet away, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do any of you have the ability to create water and put the thing out?
Well, yes, but it's complicated. Because a lot of things could die in the process.
I mean, we said the fire. It's like a large fire. It's not one that I think prestidigitation could put out, right? Because that's only like candle fire and bonfires, right?
Yeah, you would think that it's grown beyond that point.
Okay.
It's a
I'm
fairly
gonna
large
scream-
wagon, probably a bit larger than the wagon that you have, and it's like a covered wagon. It's the cover itself, the like canvas that has caught fire and is going up in flames.
Okay, would you say that I can find like a spot, like a decent like rectangle of land that there are no people that I'm at risk of like killing if I were to lay down an AOE near the cart?
Probably not. There are quite a few humanoids that you see that are just kind of constantly scurrying around, and like a few of them are trying to like scoop up some rainwater out of a puddle and throw it on the cart, and others are grabbing more bags to try to slap the fire and fan it down. But they're all just kind of running around screaming.
I'm gonna scream, "Fire in the hole! Get away or you're gonna die!"
Oh, jeez. What are you trying to do? I could message them and tell them to move.
Go ahead and
Wait,
do
what-
that too.
What are you casting?
I have a spell that I can cast, but it does a lot of damage to humanoids.
So you want me to tell them to move?
Yeah, if you guys can clear about a 30 by 10 space for me, I think I may be able to solve this.
Alright, so for every humanoid I can see within my 120 feet, I'm gonna have a message and say clear of the cart. We're gonna try to put the fire out.
All right. As you target each of them, it takes a few seconds, but after you message the first couple, you see them kind of conversing among each other, and they kind of stop messing with the cart and they all scatter. You see two of them dragging somebody from the other side of the cart off the side of the road. Rain, you'd figure that they're all pretty clear at this point.
Okay, next to the card, not hitting it directly, I'm gonna cast one of my highest level spells here, Tidal Wave. Let me, I'll paste what it actually does.
What?
You conjure up a wave of water, 30 by 10 feet. Each creature must blah blah blah. They take a lot of damage, but the water then spreads out across the ground in all directions, extinguishing unprotected flames in its area within 30 feet of it, and then vanishes.
Wow, it's conjured. It doesn't require a body of water. That's crazy.
An adjacent body of water, yeah.
Huh. All right. Yeah, suddenly you see this tidal wave seemingly rising up out of the dirt itself, and it just crashes down over the cart, and the fire goes out instantaneously.
Oh, nice.
I'm fireproof rain, bitches! That's what I yell.
I'm still hiding in the woods, by the way.
Alright, so we should approach now, I would think.
Well,
I'm not really much of a
if they start yelling
cosplayer,
us for
Eagle.
damages, take them out.
You got it.
The cart itself looks relatively undamaged. You'd gather that the water didn't do a whole lot of damage to it. The canopy is just mangled and destroyed, partially due to the fire already weakening it, and then the tidal wave kind of crushing it. But the cart itself is still mostly intact.
Good Samaritan law.
Now we rob them?
Wait, what?
What?
Whatever happened to the humanoids?
They're on the side of the road. They moved off when Zorkris messaged them. But they're all just kind of standing there lining each side of the road.
Do we still hear the scream? Or
Yeah, the one person, it seems to be coming from the direction of you saw the body being dragged off the road, but you do still hear some screaming and painful yells. As you begin to approach closer, you now see that there are quite a few. There's about a dozen of them, and they are dwarves. Moving a little closer, you see one on the side of the road, and getting right up to them now, you'd see that he has an arrow piercing his leg.
Oh, that's gonna leave a scar.
Is it in his knee?
No.
Wow.
We needed that for Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, this is basically that scene from the Darkest Timeline in Community when Troy walks in and Pierce is lying on the floor with a shot with a gun, with a bullet hole in his leg, and the apartment's on fire and everybody's screaming and like it's just chaos. They were just like frantically running around trying to fix things and help this guy that has an arrow in his leg.
Oh, dwarves.
All right, as we approach, I'll go, hey, what happened over here?
One of them steps up and, oh, that was a close one. Thank you for your help.
That should answer the question.
It is the craziest thing. We were moving along, and a bit of thunder scared our horse, and he took a sharp turn off the road. The cart, the wheel just snapped, and the cart tipped over. The reins broke on the horse, and it took off into the woods. At the same time, the torch was dropped. The cart catches on fire, and old Homer over there, he had a crossbow in his hand, and he just let the bolt loose, and it hit poor Holdrum in the leg here.
A series of unfortunate events.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been having the worst luck.
I'm going to tell the dwarf, I said, take the wheel and bring it over to here, and let's see if we can fix this thing.
It's
I'll do a
Skyrish.
moment of charity for you guys.
I don't know. It's a terrible accent. Right as you say that, one of the other dwarves has grabbed hold of the shaft and just rips it out of his leg as he screams in pain.
Shit.
That'll do.
Is it still
Let
bleeding?
me fix your cart. Put the wheel next to the cart.
The wheel is kind of broken into a few pieces. I assume you're going to cast Mending.
Yep.
So it would probably take you, given that the casting time is 1 minute, it'll probably take you about 10 or 15 minutes to mend all of the various pieces together, but it looks like it could be put back together.
I'll be nice and do my moment of charity.
Wow.
All right, so you sit down and...
I'll message Erixus. I said, what I'm doing is, hey, I don't know where you are exactly, but see what's in the cart. Maybe something good's in there. And I'll take 10 to 15 minutes and start fucking
Robbing
around.
people. You say.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, Erixus will. I guess I'll creep up.
What's your
How
sign?
I still have a 32 stealth roll.
Yes, but being in close proximity, you're gonna have a hard time. I mean, they're gonna know that you're there. I guess give me a. I mean, if you're just looking in the cart, then give me a perception roll. If you're actually trying to like get in the cart, you probably couldn't do that unnoticed.
Well, I'll give a perception check to see what I can see. I guess my 20 perception is over now. Hold on. 14.
You see a few various wares. There's some cloaks and such that look dwarf-sized. There's a couple crates that look like they have some food stuff they're kind of spilling out all over the place now that the cart's tipped over. There's a small cask of ale, it looks like, and apart from that, there's not much else in the cart.
Ale, you say?
Yeah, I mean, does it look like anything that's like that out of the ordinary for standard everyday travelers?
Not that you can see, no. Looks like pretty normal wares for a decently long journey.
Now, is that dwarf who got shot in the leg still mourning?
Can we ask why he got shot? Who shot him? What?
He
He shot himself.
It was an accident.
Yeah, he shot himself.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah,
series of unfortunate events.
One of the dwarves shot the other dwarf in the leg when the cart tipped over.
Walked into a cabinet.
He had a loaded crossbow and the bolt went off. He's still in pain and like trying to clench his teeth and bite through it, as one of the other dwarves is now like bandaging him up and trying to put pressure on the wound to stop the bleeding and everything.
All right, so I'm walking over and offer to. Well, actually, okay. So this is out of game. Can I use lay hands on NPCs?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
They exist.
All right. So yeah. just being, walked over, and then I would cast lay hands on this poor dwarf. And now, how do I decrease my HP? Here's the technical part.
You just choose how many points of lay on hands
Okay.
you want to use, right?
Yeah, it doesn't look like a terrible wound. The arrow didn't go very deep. So
Okay,
you,
so I will spend 5.
all right, you spend the healing energy, and you see the partially bandaged wound begin to close up a bit, and it seems like the bleeding's stopped or slowed.
Nice one.
All right.
Says, thank you.
Be careful next time.
Don't look at me. It's his fault. He shot me.
So what are you guys? Were you guys traveling? Like which direction? While we're fixing this, it seems like you guys are definitely going. So are you going to Halara?
Oh yeah, we're making our way over to Halara. Just came from the inn down the way. Had to kick out another member of our crew here.
Kick out?
Yes, we've been traveling with a halfling for quite a while, but it turns out he's been using magic to steal from us.
Damn halflings.
You heightist?
Shin kind of stepped back and
Is
went
a
to-
halfling or a dwarf like shorter or taller?
I think halflings are shorter, right?
Yeah, just a little bit. Most dwarves are like 3.5, 4 feet, and halflings can be like 2.5, 3 feet.
Dwarfs are medium, halflings are small, right?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Interesting. So you guys left behind. Did you leave him at the tavern that you said you came from?
Yeah, we left him there. He frequents there pretty much every night. He steals from the patrons at the tavern too.
What does he look like?
I like you.
He's a real sneaky fellow. With the brown hood and leather armor. He's hard to miss. We don't get many halflings in these parts.
How far is this tavern from where we are right now?
You could assume he's referring to the tavern at the crossroads that Wilrose has mentioned. Probably about another, just like another 2 hours journey or so.
Where is
I look up and I go, "Where are you guys from?"
Oh, we've been on the road for years. We traveled around from area to area. We don't really have a home.
Jeez.
We're headed to Abtar. You ever been there?
We've passed through a few times. I can't say we've really stayed there much. Kind of a spooky place.
Why is it spooky?
Oh, just the typical large forest with spiders and, I don't know, creatures. It's spooky.
Oh, sounds terrible.
Easy to get lost in there.
You know any good stops along the way besides the tavern?
Can't say that I do. We don't really make that trip very much. The Leaky Wheel is probably your best bet for tonight if you're headed out that way still. Just another hour or so.
The leaky wheel.
Sounds like a disease.
What's the name of this halfling that you partnered with in case we run across him?
His name is Eric.
Eric.
Real sneaky fellow. I tell you what though, if you're able to maybe repay him on our behalfs, we would definitely owe you if we ever came across you again.
we get to pay him.
You mean kill him?
What?
I think they mean beat him senseless.
Oh, okay.
I'll leave that up to you. The tricky part's going to be actually catching him. We've tried, but he kept following us, and he's just been constantly stealing from us.
Rick just yells at the top of his lungs.
What?
You cut out.
Rick just yells green at the top of his lungs.
Green.
He looks over at you, startled.
But by the time anyone, like, it seems like people haven't been paying attention to him for a long enough time. He's like breathing heavily and like foaming at the mouth. Just green.
Once I get this tire fixed, I'm pretty much back in the cart, ready to leave.
Yeah, you'd be pretty much done at this point.
Good luck, dwarves. Have a good travel.
Zad, I'll thank you for all your help. Now we just gotta find our horses, and you see a couple of them head off into the woods in the direction that the horses took off, and the rest of them start lifting up the cart, trying to get it upright on its wheels again. You see,
as they like start to get ready to go, I like pop my head up from the behind the cart, inside the cart, and say, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! I mean, no good deed goes unpaid, no?"
Yes.
She kind of just walked away. They saw this coming.
I don't know.
Learn appears
I'm gonna
next to.
tap Wilros with my tail and give him guidance in case he comes to the roll that comes with this.
Back of the car, like, yo, where's my money?
Yeah. Oh my god.
I don't know how. I'm afraid I don't know how much we could repay you. I'm afraid we don't have much money with due to Eric, but what could I do for you?
What's in the cart?
I mean, what's your life worth?
What?
We just saved your lives, didn't we not?
Such an asshole.
What are your
I can't
professions?
believe
What do you
I'm
guys
the
do for a
good-
living?
Are you trying to
I'm the good
intimidate
one this
way?
No, I'm just saying, like, we saved your lives, and
What's
I mean,
your life
Oh my
worth?
god.
Shit, I'm the good guy in the group. That's the best thing ever.
even Falarin looks over at you like, him?
We almost killed the mayor last session.
What do you guys do for a living? Are you guys are you guys any trades and professions?
Well, hang on. Wilros, give me an intimidation check.
intimidation? It wasn't
Yeah.
intimidation, it was more of, okay. I mean,
Your life worth.
Yeah, it's pretty threatening. Oh,
Demented.
Yeah, all right. Well, I was gonna assist, but too late now.
he kind of breaks his gaze and he kind of breaks his gaze
Yeah,
and
that's
says,
guided.
all right, I didn't mean anything by it. You don't have to go and cause any trouble. He starts rifling through his pockets and says, all right, pay up, lads. And you see a couple of the other dwarves come back, and as the two that started heading off into the woods start coming up, they like slip on the mud and just fall face first on their way back up the side of the road. And you see one try to jump off the cart, but as he lands, he twists his ankle and just
oh my
kind of
God.
sits down for a second.
Wilros is a dick.
What do you do?
They're robbing from handicapped dwarves.
So they kind of turn out what gold they
A
have,
whole
and
team full of dopes.
they kind of pile the gold into your hands, and you get 55 gold and 20 silver.
Dude, man, so now worth it. So now worth it.
55 gold. That's 20
And
silver.
20 silver?
Yes.
Can we give the silver back, please? This is sad.
Yeah, well, I'll toss the silver back to them and just be like, appreciate it, Just so you know, people don't do things just for kindness. Keep that in mind.
My God.
We don't want any trouble. I appreciate it. We'll be on our way now.
Say it's about 7
Good luck.
per person.
Yeah.
You see the two head off into the woods again, and one kind of slips on the same spot that was extra muddy and falls down and slides down the hill. The other one trips on a tree branch on his way through.
What
And-
the hell, these guys?
You see Eric not Eric. You see the dwarf you'd been speaking with try to climb back into the cart, and he slips on that as well, and kind of falls
They're
off.
a mess, this crew.
Yeah, these guys just need to get to town and like never leave.
Okay. Well then.
All right, you guys loading back up and carrying on then.
Exactly.
Alexis is just staring at you all like dumbfounded at the just as crazy and as insane as he is. He can't believe what he just witnessed. just the idiocy of the dwarves combined with the utter mind-bending evil of Wilros at this point.
So there goes my reputation for Miles. Shit.
I mean, Wilros has been consistent. We'll give him that. Every time, nothing's for free.
Nothing's for free.
Play the guitar for him.
Yeah,
Would have cost them even more for that.
Yeah.
that would have taken the silver.
At least we didn't kill him.
Which was Lebo's original suggestion.
Well, it totally was.
Always.
All right, you guys.
Now, right? Right.
You guys load back into the cart and make your way down the road again. Dusk is kind of starting to set in at this point. You did leave somewhat later in the morning, so it's definitely drawing more towards evening here as you're reaching the 8th hour of your journey. You come around another small bend in the road, and up ahead you see some lights through windows. Not very much farther ahead. Making your way there, and you come up to a tavern.
We should watch out for this Eric guy.
Yes. We know his name.
Shit. Yeah.
Well, Wilros will become good with the bar, so he'll get all the info.
Yep. You know it. Hopefully, at least.
Let's go in, guys. Is this the leaky wheel?
Yes, as the sign on the front denotes, once you get closer, you see that it is called the Leaky Wheel.
Are we going in, guys?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So I open the door. It's not locked, right? Oh, there you go. All right.
No, the door opens freely.
Oh, it's pretty packed.
A lot of people in the leaky wheel.
I'm gonna turn into like a cat and jump on Arixis' shoulder.
Oh shit, you're right.
Lay low while we're here. I want to be keeping an eye out for this Eric.
I message Wilros. Hey, go talk to the barkeep. Do your magic.
So yeah, entering,
Got it.
you guys see a very dimly lit tavern. If it weren't for your dark vision, would guess that you would just barely be able to make out most of the tables in here.
We're gonna have to fight everything in here.
I took a seat right where I am.
All right. So I'll sit right next to Zorpus.
Spread around, you don't really see many people of note. Most people are just kind of dressed for travel in a basic cloak. A couple of the people seem to be wearing a bit heavier armor. But apart from that, everybody is just kind of cloaks and hoods drawn in, kind of keeping them to themselves. Most everybody has a mug of something in front of them, and a couple people have a bit of food on the table as well.
There's no music, right?
No, it's
Oh,
Great.
some low voices
not here
and chatter,
Go
but
Is there
No, it's-
like a stage-ish kind of thing?
not really. I
gonna
guess that they
hit Will.
probably don't entertain much.
There's no is there anything that looks like this Eric character around?
Yeah. Is there any...
Not that you can see. Everyone here
Yeah, this
appears
guy.
to be a
normal size.
a large folk. Hey!
yeah.
normal?
There don't appear to be any halflings or dwarves or anyone of a shorter stature.
All right. I'll walk up to the barkeep and I'll introduce myself. I'll take like a step onto the side end of thing. And I'm not gonna like call him over, but I'm kind of just gonna like, you know, hold the gold piece in my hand as I wait for his attention.
I wish to do something similar, except instead of only 8 gold piece, I will like pull out, say, 15 gold pieces, and just start jingling them in my hand, sitting at this table by myself with the innocent-looking kitty cat on my shoulder.
Oh no! Oh
There's
no!
a kitty cat on your shoulder?
Yeah, there's a kitty cat on my shoulder.
Oh god, okay. I missed something.
Oh no! This is gonna be trouble.
Rain is a cat. Yes.
Yeah. For the next 2 hours.
Sounds right. The barkeep is kind of making some light conversation with these two at the front of the bar here. He catches Wilros out of the corner of his eye, and after a minute longer, he finally leans up and begins to make his way over. What can I get you?
How you doing? My name's Will Rose, and you?
Who's asking?
Will Rose.
Will.
Oh yeah, far and wide.
He eyes you a little suspiciously. Don't think I've
Just asking for some
seen you around
light
before.
conversation. Just announcing myself and hoping to get a name back. But anyways, my friends and I, a group of travelers here, just looking for some, libations and a stay for the night.
Both we can handle. I got a few rooms in back that are available. We've got some ale, a couple bottles of wine. If that's your thing.
Sure.
What can I get you?
By any chance, do you have the need for some entertainment tonight? And I pull my lute off, off my back. I pluck a few chords.
He kind of looks around the room and it's up to you, I guess.
Well, I assure you, you won't be disappointed. So yeah, I'm going to just get a round of drinks for my my friends over there. What do you say, like 2 bottles of wine should cut it?
All right, if you want. Wine's 10 gold a bottle.
Wait, what?
The good stuff. Woof.
Trader.
What kind of wine you got there? Is this and I name like some fancy wine around the world. I don't know what fancy wine in Faerun is, but
We got mostly red, and there's a white.
There's no green.
10 gold for mostly red wine is seems a bit steep, sir.
Look, I don't set the prices, but I gotta make some money off of this too.
Well, you do set the prices though. Anyways, yeah, sure. Just give me 2 bottles, and we'll discuss the your cost structure at another time. So I slap down 20 gold on the counter, and I take the 2 bottles.
All right, he sweeps up the gold and hands you a couple bottles.
Got any glasses?
He how many you want?
Like peek over my shoulder. Confused because I thought I came in with 6 people, and all of a sudden there's only 2 at the table. I guess 3? Question mark.
No, Shin give the notion like 4 fingers.
All right, 4.
The bowl of porridge.
Yeah, it walks over, grabs 4 mugs, and sets them down.
Right, thanks. And I'll set myself up in. Is there a specific place you would prefer me to stand to get the best acoustics in the zone?
Forever, you're the expert.
That is true. Thank you. I do appreciate your kind words. All All right. I slide over to the table. I put down 3 glasses. I like look at the 4th glass for a couple of seconds, and I put it down in front of Shin and shrug my shoulders. And then I put the two bottles of wine down, and then I'll like kind of just make my way over to the middle here and start to do my usual. Actually, sorry, I leave 1 bottle and I take 1 bottle and a glass. Leave a glass, take the bottle over to my corner.
So, with that sleight of hand check, Gabe, can I? Jeez, Donna, relax. Can my? So, what I'd like to be, I have 15 gold coins and I have 14 stacked neatly on the table in front of me. On my left hand, I'm doing that trick where you kind of like roll a coin between your fingers. You know what I mean? And in my right hand, I've conjured a ghostly longsword.
Mhm.
It's there. It's at my hip. It's not necessarily in my. I have to read this. Does it have to be on my person or in my hand? Weapon.
No, it can be on anywhere near you, right?
It's created in my empty hand. But yeah, okay. It has to be within 5 feet of me. So I'll create a longsword in my empty hand and then store it in my belt. And then yeah, I'm just sitting there, conspicuously playing with gold, also with gold in front of me, and a strange-looking cat on my shoulder, and a nice-looking bone flute at my hip.
Okay. What are you? I'm confused on what you're trying to do.
Attract attention by having a bunch of gold in front of me.
Attention from just anybody, or from the barkeep, or
From a thief. From apparently this guy Eric is a thief, right? He was accused of stealing.
oh yeah. Okay.
Or anybody that'll come talk to me. Erixus, no one's been talking to Erixus. He's starting to get a little antsy.
Oh.
All right. You feel sufficiently attention grabbing. Weros, give me a performance check.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Long performance. All right.
What's the? Oh, because guidance was a 1.
Yeah.
And Stone of Good Luck. All right. So yeah, you begin playing. Mostly ignored for the most part. Everybody kind of seems to be keeping to themselves. Especially, the tables that are kind of in the darker corners away from the lantern light. They seem to have been chosen for that specific reason, to avoid people who would potentially be prying into their conversations or business. A couple of the other patrons, though, after you've been playing for a couple minutes, they begin to kind of perk up, and you see a couple of the people up at the bar turn around and kind of give their full attention to your playing. And after you finish your song, they get a little bit of light applause.
How many dwarves were there?
13.
13.
Wait.
This next song is called 13 Slip and 13 Slide. How much? Sorry, I didn't add my gold from. So it was 55 gold, so was it 7 apiece from that?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. We can call it 8 apiece and just ditch the silver or whatever. I don't know if you guys.
I mean, I
added
gave
it,
them the
but-
silver back.
Oh, true. Well, definitely ditch the silver then.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I will kind of in between a set, peek back to Zorkris and ask if he wants me to, try to get some information from the barkeep, or if he wants me to talk to anybody, or if you guys want to do that.
Since you did a good performance, I'll message you. Go see if you can get his name and get a room. That's the main goal.
All right, we just want rooms for the night. We don't want to start to talk to any of these patrons.
Sure, if Eric is here, he'll find us.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I'm staying very vigilant, smelling for halflings as a cat.
That's what I was going to say. I would awaken mind into the cat and being like, make sure no one picks my pocket, at least for now.
Meow.
Meow.
I can silence.
How long would we
speak.
say my set was? About 30 minutes?
I guess. Is there any sort of stipulation on the?
I was just asking
blanking
because
on the
I wanted
name
to
of
know if
the-
I was halfway done with the bottle of wine or completely done with it.
That's up to you. How long did you play?
I'd say about an hour, so I'm basically done with the bottle of wine.
Okay.
So yeah, I walk back up to the bar and I say, "Hey, barkeep!" This time, actually calling him. I slap the empty bottle of wine on the table. I say, "Some pretty good wine you got here. Not worth 10 gold piece, but pretty good." What?
It's over and collects the bottle. That's debatable.
What do you got in terms of rooms? You know, I mean, just put on a nice performance for your patrons here. I think it earned you a couple extra drinks that these may not have brought you.
We got quite a few people coming through tonight looking for a room. We got 2 available. There's 2 beds in each room.
No.
And how much do they go for?
5 silver apiece.
Your rooms are cheaper than your wine. I look back at Shin. I say, he's only got 2 rooms. We good?
Yeah,
4 beds.
listen, it's fine.
Bros, you're gonna have to.
I'll take
He,
a floor.
he looks over to his left and actually catches Erixus in the corner of his eye and says, "Oh, Erixus is here. I guess he's sleeping with the cat."
I'll take the floor if I need to. It's fine.
All right, yeah, we'll take the 2 rooms. Hey, you seen any sketchy fellows around here?
He looks around the room and
Besides
kind
the
of-
usual suspects, you know what I mean?
waves his arm towards the room.
Oh my god.
What's like? Does this guy look just like a normal? Any like kind of distinguishing features about him?
Not really. He's definitely Hal Ruin, you would guess. Just 6 foot tall, kind of shoulder length blonde hair, brown eyes. He's kind of nondescript. He's nothing really special about him. Just seems like he's just keeping the bar.
So what's the deal with the rooms? There's only 4 beds.
2 rooms, 4 beds. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're taking a long rest.
But we have to.
Why are we even looking for this Eric dude? We're supposed to go.
I don't think we're looking for him, but we're stopping here, and if we see him,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm sure
Alright,
he's gonna
fine.
mess with the Rixes.
When we see him, we're gonna beat the shit out of him, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
I can only picturing that the 6 of us beating up on a little halfling.
We don't want to try to stay in the bar a little bit longer and see if he shows up.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna lock down the rooms at least.
Right.
I'm not saying we're gonna
right.
go to them.
Well, I'm gonna set alarm in my room.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Depends,
So
are
I'm
the
just
rooms
gonna.
next to
What was
each
it?
other?
10 silver a room?
Can we put a tiny hut in one of the rooms?
There's 4 beds, 5 of us, or 6.
I have a bedroll with me, so I don't need a bed.
You haven't seen the rooms yet, so you don't know.
I guess I could use a bedroll, or I could just blink into a bed
Uh-oh.
before somebody else gets there.
As you're all discussing this, you actually don't notice him slip in at first, despite the fact that you can see him on the map.
Would the cat notice? The cat's been smelling for a halfling.
I guess since you're actively looking, give me a perception check. Do you get advantage on that for being a cat?
Advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on smell. So if
All right.
he has a sense of
Yeah, make a perception check with advantage.
22.
There you go.
Even Rain does not really notice him slipping in. He manages to make it past one table of patrons, and again, nobody has really paid much attention to him. And then as he kind of makes his way up towards the bar, you all finally notice him as he kind of steps into more of the lighted area here, and he walks up and motions to the barkeep to speak with him. You see the barkeep walk over, and they share a hushed conversation, and you see him walk away and head over to a vacant table and sit.
Could Rain have heard that conversation with his cat ears?
With that perception roll, I'd say you need to be closer to somebody to hear a whisper, like directly adjacent to them.
I would have been trying to listen to them.
Give me a perception check.
Trying to sit right next to me. Yeah.
You would notice them.
Yeah, I definitely would have seen. I mean, I would imagine. Oh my gosh.
Not with that roll, though.
You're busy singing to yourself.
Yeah, right.
Hard to tell what they were saying. The full bottle of wine is making it a little hard to focus.
Definitely. Loros, shakes his head after trying to listen in very hard and not fall over. And he says, "Hey, barkeep, you still didn't tell me your name. Feel a little weird just calling you barkeep."
Kind of eyes you suspiciously again, and name's Rangram.
Rangram. Oh, okay. Somebody asked me to come in here and ask for Eric.
Eyes narrow a bit, and who's asking?
I mean, they just said anybody's looking for a good a person, a mercenary of sorts, for an adventuring party. And
everybody, give me a perception check, real quick.
And I'm probably not saying this quietly either.
No.
Do I re-perception or stick with?
Yeah, give me a new perception check.
I rolled 13. I read this way.
I assume that you're all at least eyeing the halfling now that you've actually seen him.
Yeah.
Not letting him know.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a message to Villarin because he's on the other end of the room and said, "There he is, man." That's my message.
I him since the moment I noticed him.
Erixus checks his coin purse just to make sure.
It seems to all be there. You see him again get up from his seat and then walk past the table here. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Walk past the table here, and he goes and sits down for a second at this table. And he gets up after a second and walks over to the barkeep and Riros, give me another perception check.
Oh boy.
You see him put his hand on the bar, and then the barkeep kind of leans in and puts his hand next to him, and it looks like they exchange something, but then he just kind of walks away. You couldn't quite see what it was. He goes and sits back down over here.
I'm gonna have to go talk to him.
Yeah, Erixus stands up and I collect all my coins first. I assume the cat is still with me. Erixus will stand up and walk
Counting the
over
coins, as you pick them up, you kind of count them. 2 are missing.
That's awesome.
He's good.
I also cast. I cast teleport and concentrate on the pocket of the halfling.
What?
The ring.
You're using the ring of teleportation.
What?
Yep. thinking about
Wait, what?
thinking about the pocket of the halfling.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's amazing.
Is the ring off my finger now?
Yeah, he, this is not subtle. You just kind of, hold your hand out, and there's a bit of a flash from the ring as the spell goes off, and the ring disappears from your finger.
Well, hold on, it's not subtle.
It's not. I guess like you could keep it. I guess you wouldn't have to hold the ring out. So I guess if you're like you had your hands in your pockets.
I have my hand. Yeah, I have my hand. I'm trying to
Okay.
not stealthily do this. I'm trying stealthily.
Trying to stealthily do this.
You're setting them up.
I'm just looking here. So roll a D100.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, to see if, because he's not familiar with that location.
Yes.
I mean, I can see the location though.
I would say because you're trying to put it inside of something because you have not seen the inside of the pouch. Yeah, like you don't know what's in there. You don't know if it's going to collide with other things. It could be an astral plane for all you know, as some sort of pouch of holding. So I would say you are casually familiar, but a 63 still succeeds, and it is on target, and you assume it arrives in the pouch. You see just the slightest shift in the leather, and hear just the tiniest little clink as the spell goes off.
So Arichis sits down and very calmly and lucidly says, "I'll let you keep the gold, but I want the ring back."
Oh!
Am I close enough to hear this conversation?
Probably not, unless Arixis is like shouting it at him.
I'm sure he's not. Yeah.
No,
It is.
I would say.
I'm being very lucid and calm right now.
Oh no, that always comes before the craziness.
I'd say you're a little bit too far to hear a normal, quiet conversation at a table.
Then I just move closer to the door.
Okay. He eyes you up and down a little bit, and I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh, you're sure what I'm talking about. You took my gold, you gave one to the bartender, you kept one for yourself, and your pocket contains my ring. I'll let you keep the gold. Just give me back the ring.
Pretty sure I didn't take any rings.
Okay.
Or any gold for that matter.
Fair enough. So if I were to empty out your pouch per se, was it a pouch that I put it in, or like his pocket?
You said pouch. He definitely does have a couple of small pouches on his waist.
All right. And I know which pouch I put it in. I saw one of them move.
Yeah.
So I pointed to the pouch that moved, and I said, "I'm fairly certain if you were to empty out that pouch, my ring would be in it." Care to make a
I'm
wager?
fairly certain I will do no such thing.
Aha. Well then, tell me, why would you take a ring that's broken?
Cocks his head a little and says, I think you have me confused with somebody else.
You're Eric, are you not?
His eyes widen a little. He seems a little startled that you know his name. No.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like something Eric would say.
Unfortunately, your face gives you away. Look, I know what you did to the dwarves. It's fine. The dwarves are stupid creatures. Just give the ring back and we'll call it a day. I see no reason why you even need it. It's broken.
I'm gonna start walking over to the next empty table right here.
He kind of remains silent and kind of eyes you suspiciously. Kind of, it seems like he's kind of calculating, all this information, wondering how you know so much about him. And
I'm telling you, I promise you, I will do nothing other than tell you about the music. All you need to do is empty the stupid pouch that I'm pointing at, and if there's no ring in it, I'll leave it alone, and I'll pay you a gold piece. But if the ring is in there, I just want it back. What is the big problem? It's a ring, it's broken.
it sounds like you don't really need a broken ring.
It sounds like you don't really need a broken nose, and yet you ran from the dwarves.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, he's stealing
Perception.
Nice.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no ring. I just emptied this pouch out a couple hours ago before coming here. There's no rings in it, I guarantee
Will
you.
you just humor a crazy man and show me the pouch? That's all.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion check.
Uh-oh.
I
Maybe.
missed.
What? What?
My goodness.
F everything about Adam's dice. I remember being a DM for this.
He begrudgingly pulls the pouch out, and he's looking a little nervous now, actually. And he opens the pouch carefully, and he doesn't dump it out, but he just kind of like opens it as wide as he can and shows you and says, "See, there's no ring." And he starts to close it back up.
Is the ring in there?
Give me a. Yeah, you do see the ring just kind of sitting on top of all the a few coins that are in there.
On top of all the coins that you stole from everyone else in this bar in there.
A couple of the other people.
I say that very loud.
Yeah, a couple of the other people at the table over here, you see them looking over their shoulders back at you and kind of eyeing you curiously. And a couple of them take out a coin purse from their side and start counting their coins. And
I'm getting equally loud. Like, I just don't care what you stole from these people. I just want my broken ring back. It's arrogant. You understand?
At this point, the barkeep starts coming around the corner and says, "What's going on here? This, you guys need to leave."
I stole a bunch of gold from your patrons, and all I want is my ring back. Oh, no.
That's nonsense. This man is an honored patron of this establishment. You guys need to leave. He looks over at the door and sees it closed.
But barkeep, we are paying customers.
Doesn't matter. You can't harass my regular customers like this. At this point, one of the people at the table over here has finished counting their coins and says, "Hey, I'm missing 10 gold."
This is a ring, so he has them, not me. Look at me. Don't look at barkeep. Look at this guy. This little man, the little one. Look, he's little. So first, close the door. This is so awesome.
I'm gonna go make myself comfy with the people sitting at this other table now.
Can Rich just toss his voice? How hard? Like, what would the voice toss be?
Do you have
Stuff.
Call it.
Can my
have this-
illusion make a sound?
I think that's
minor
Okay.
illusion is-
what my illusion does, dude. Like,
Yeah. So all right. So can I cast minor illusion coming from like somewhere over here,
No,
Like
the image
decide-
cannot. The image can't create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory effect. It only creates an image of an object.
Yeah, but I'm reading it and it says I can create a sound.
Yeah, you can illusion. You create a sound or an image of an object.
I just want to create a sound, not an image.
Oh, the image can't create sound. Okay,
Yeah.
so you
So
can
over
create a
here.
sound.
I just want
All
to hear another voice gets created from over here that goes, and it's just some random voice.
Damn it. I
Cut
can't
out.
hear. Yeah, you cut out right in the important part.
Yeah, each time.
Hey, I'm missing 10 gold too. Get him!
Oh my god.
You see,
Erixus says, quick, give me the ring, I'll get us out of here.
actually, no, you don't. He begins backing up through this corner and kind of worming his way around the patrons
When
here.
he starts walking that way, I'm gonna jump on the table and intercept and get in front of him.
Oh god.
So when he starts to go to leave, I'm coming in front.
And now, because now we're hostile and we're not letting him go. Is that what's happening?
Yes.
But
All
he's a
right,
halfling.
I'm gonna move you back here to where you made that jump, and we're gonna roll initiative for this.
Okay.
Is it just everyone or just Zorkus?
Yeah, everyone. Everyone can roll.
Oh man. Damn it! I wanted to hold this spell while we've been waiting
my
here.
God. I just want to go to bed.
Oh no!
Oh my god, Gay rolls a 23.
Oh no! Oh, my first one. No, take
So-
the first one. Sorry, Gabe. 3.1.
Hey, Gabe. So
Yeah.
before we do this, like while we've been standing here, I've been wanting to effectively hold the spell until he does something. Can I pop that in before we go into initiative?
What spell?
I am prepared to cast Fairy Fire if he suddenly disappears on his last known position.
Okay. Yeah, you can hold that.
Okay.
Who are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Fillerin.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Oh, okay. You didn't click your token. There it
I
is.
just didn't click myself. Yeah.
Go click yourself.
A lot of innocent bystanders for this fireball that's gonna come.
Oh my god, my tidal wave could kill everyone in this school.
Including us.
Yep.
Let's take a real quick 5-minute break before we get into this. We're kind of past the midway point here, but all right. Yeah, I'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, back in just 1 second, guys. Gonna go refresh my drink, use the bathroom real quick,
Wait, are
and
we
we
actually
will
gonna
get back.
fight everyone this bar?
All right, Eric is up first in the initiative order. Zorkris, you see him reach into a pouch and pull out a dagger. Or sorry, he reaches down and pulls out a dagger, and then you see him reach into a pouch with the other hand and pull out some round-looking object. And then you see a bright flash, and this red beam of light kind of extends out and touches you. You suffer a -1 penalty to ability checks and saving throws for the next 24 hours.
-1.
What?
I'll just calculate that as we go for the day.
Sure.
Ability checks and saving throws, though.
Yeah, you feel you feel like a bit of energy leaving your body as this beam of light touches you. He doesn't attack with a dagger, though. He kind of carries on his way and makes his way towards the door as fast as he can.
Hi.
I assume you're stopping him.
Now you just can't leave.
You locked the door.
I'm stopping him, and that door is as locked as I could get it in the 10 minutes that I had to do it.
All right. Well, that's the end of his movement. So he's going to stop there as he tries to make a move past you for the door. Zorkris.
That doesn't provoke a reaction because he hasn't left my zone, right?
You're 5. Yeah.
Yeah, and your only real available reaction would be to attack him.
Mm-hmm.
You say that like it's a problem.
Yeah, you said that like that's not exactly what I would have.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if it was your intention, you wouldn't be able to restrain him on a reaction.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, and I guess I was still holding the fairy fire anyway, expecting him to poof.
Zorkris, you're up.
Since he passed me and I got a little like woozy with that thing, I'm gonna cast Bless, level 1, on Fillarin, on Erixis, and on Wilros. And then I'm gonna scooch into the middle of the room.
You're not going to try to restrain him?
Well, you can't get anywhere right now.
Yes, you can. You can open the door and leave.
Oh.
I don't know how well I locked the door.
Oh, you lock the door? Well, I mean, it's locked from the inside, so it's not really
I mean,
difficult to unlock it.
I'm gonna give you all that buff, and I'm gonna stand in the front. I'm not gonna try to restrain him.
I think you're the only one besides me that's close enough to get to him on a single turn.
So I was here, so
All right, Rain.
I think Zorkris. Okay, no.
I'll go there. That's where I'll go.
I'm gonna do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 as a cat. My movement. Then I'm going to transform into yonder. Well, you as a bonus action to turn back into me. Did I do that right? It didn't transform me back into a me. Oh no!
You're stuck.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there we go. And then I'm going to use
That's
my
weird.
action to try to grab him.
The Roll20 scripts must be a little low. Must be a little slow tonight on the.
The legendary halfling strength.
Yep.
He'll use.
And mighty strength. I'm going to try to grab him.
All right, make a strength check.
Pure strength? Is it athletics? Is it? I guess.
Sorry, yes, athletics check.
All right, I'm great at athletics. We're gonna see how this goes.
Halfling on halfling action.
But it would have been okay. It's a 4.
He succeeds, and
Oh,
he manages to slip out of your grasp.
Plus 16.
Plus 16.
Watch out, guys! And turn.
Erixis.
Is the bartender openly hostile?
He doesn't seem to be. As far as I can tell, he's not carrying any weapons. Even he's just irritated that you're messing with Eric.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I.
Oh no.
Yes, AoE.
I will make you blind.
Summon the chaos god that's your your patron.
I can't do this without fucking with filler and
I'll just bless.
Rain's strong. Don't worry about hitting him.
yeah, but it's also it's a deck save, so I don't want to do that.
Oh, I'm not a. Are you kidding me? Oh, I guess that against this guy's not gonna. Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I got a +6 to that. I'll shoot.
He will dex.
Yeah, like he's got a +5 to it. So
At least, yeah.
Trying to restrain someone is an action, although he has a +16 to acrobatics. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast and see what happens.
He is blessed too, so
Super metagaming these rolls, by the way.
Well, Gabe he rolled a 32.
Acrobatics.
They tried to warn you. He's a slippery, sneaky guy.
I had bless. Okay.
Yes, you, Larosa, and Flaren.
Oh shit, you are attacking him. Yeah.
20 will hit.
20. That's crap. 6 damage, and unless you'll let me, I can't do that now. Unless you'll let me retcon that.
No.
All right, Eldritch Blast. The
26 definitely hits.
12.
Dead.
All right, a little better. Solid hit.
Oh, look,
All right.
it whittled down a little.
Then I will. Bonus action Hex. Any dexterity ability checks he gets a disadvantage on.
Yeah.
Why not? So you try to grab him again.
All right, he is. This is Hex, not Hexblade's Curse, right?
Yes, this is Hex.
Okay. All right,
So
Hex
somebody else
on
wants to try to
Dex.
grab him next. Go for it. I guess I have one more movement. I can go there and turn.
Bobo,
Oh, fly by, give advantage on next attack.
Luros.
So we trying to like stop him, or what do we want to do?
Kill
We
him.
gotta restrain. I would like to restrain him and question him. What, the dwarves want us to kill him?
No, I think they just asked us to rough him up a bit, right?
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to.
Or, well, no,
we don't
they
have to be
didn't really
lethal.
specify, right?
No.
I think anywhere from an apology to death is sort of a suitable, you know.
They really were just kind of like, whatever you want to do.
I mean, he's got a ring.
If you see him, send our regards.
He has my broken ring of teleportation, which I don't care about.
Let's see him try to use it.
What do I have bless? Is that what I have?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, at the end of my turn, can I shout, just whatever you do, don't use my ring of teleportation?
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna like
Yeah,
step up a
anyway.
little bit towards him. Walking away from the barkeep. Does anything happen?
No, he doesn't really seem openly hostile. He doesn't really want a part of any fighting, it seems.
Even after Erixus attacked him.
Erixus attacked the barkeep?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just, shout out to him and just tell him, what did the halfling say to the other halfling?
Oh, jeez.
That didn't
Well,
trigger my
what did he
back.
say?
Well, I gotta see if he laughs or not.
Wrecked him. Nearly killed him.
I'm blind. A wisdom saving throw. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah.
fails.
Yeah, it's gotta be 15.
So, what did the halfling say?
Why the short face?
Wrecked him. Nearly killed him.
Oh.
I'll take Adams.
Oh shit, this is gonna be an assassination attempt now.
Oh,
Passive.
No assassination. He has
No,
that
not-
already.
Not unless he was surprised that we attacked him, which
Please.
I doubted.
Still on the floor.
Every time he gets damage, though, he gets saved, so that's kind of a tricky thing.
Alright, so that's 30. I'm gonna
Does he automatically fail dex saves? Does he automatically fail dex saves?
If he's
Incap?
incapacitated, right?
can't
incapacitated?
move or speak. Yeah, he's incapacitated, so he disadvantage. I'm sorry. He just can't take any actions or reactions,
Hold on.
and he's prone.
Yeah, that's correct. It's I think it's unconscious. A stun, you definitely fail automatically. Yeah, if you're unconscious, you also automatically fail, but incapacitated is not unconscious.
He can still stagger around, he just can't take action.
He's got the wiggles and the jiggles.
Yeah, and he is prone laughing. It won't let me put prone on him for some reason.
So now that we have
There we
him
go.
restrained,
We could get him away from the door.
Maybe.
We
he
don't
can
have-
move.
well, I mean, he's incapacitated.
He's
so-
He's not technically restrained. He can't take actions or reactions, but he still has his movement.
He can like stagger around while laughing.
Remember those cookies?
He can
They were
crawl.
just Crawling
Got it.
everywhere.
So the
And if
question.
he tries to crawl away from any of us, we just beat the crap out of him.
Stabby.
But then he stops laughing if he saves.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Is are we looking to keep him alive? I don't know. Like what's
We need to like get him further locked down, I think.
I mean, we
Right.
could just
I could
explain that every hit is a non-lethal attack.
Well, just the last one.
Yeah, but I'm
dies.
saying we don't know.
He
if you're
dies. He
like-
dies. Whatever.
Yeah,
if you don't,
that's
Hold on.
Valerian.
hold on.
If he dies,
He's gonna get to make another saving throw at the end of his turn. So Valerian needs to get my ring. B, Valerian should just try to restrain him with like ropes or something on his turn, which doesn't necessarily count as an attack, but does it count as an attack, Gabe? Would it?
I would say not.
or I could shank him.
Shank him.
That might not kill him.
Attack.
That might
Villain's
not kill him, and he'll get
Villain's
advantage
got
on
the
saving
super
throw.
shank though.
Do I?
Oh yeah.
Is he considered surprised?
Well, I guess you'd have advantage. No, he wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. I didn't
He'd get
think
sneak
so.
attack, but
But then you also get all the. If he leaves that little square, he's got to unlock the door, and that's going to be an action.
Yeah, unlocking a door I would assume would be an action.
And everybody gets an attack.
Yeah.
opportunity.
No, actually, no,
I
he
can
can't.
attack him again if I get an attack of opportunity.
He gets a save at the end of his turn, which means he can't take an action on his upcoming turn. He can only move.
Right, but we have to
Right, but if he
shank him.
moves,
All right,
he gets a save every time we attack.
anything else on Wilros's turn?
No, I'm sorry. I ended my turn. Sorry.
Okay, Valerian.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stab him.
You get a blessing too.
All right.
You have super advantage because you got a flyby from Bobo and he's prone.
But I still don't have assassinate.
No, you still don't have assassinate.
Get the ring first.
Too late.
22 hits.
God, he's gonna do a
Shaky,
thousand
shaky,
damage.
shaky.
Good night, sweet prince.
Sneaky attack.
Oh,
Wow,
Damage.
Do it again.
terrible.
18.
Now the question is, do I think if I take my second attack, do I get a reaction also? I forget how that works.
You have multi-attack?
Oh no, I guess I do because I have
Your
the
bonus
You-
action is
Your dual wield, your dual wielder lets you make another attack with you have a
but
second
hold on.
rapier. So
He gets a saving throw first,
yeah,
Yes.
I'm working on it. He saves.
and he saves.
He is no longer laughing, but he is still prone.
Still-
yeah. He's
Yeah, I
still.
wouldn't be laughing at him.
Well, no, I guess the question was, does a bonus action screw with my ability to take an attack of opportunity?
No.
No,
That's a reaction.
okay. Then shank.
Oh god.
God.
6 definitely
Oh.
hits.
Okay. Okay.
All right, another 7.
Now Shin's gonna like come charging in with a halberd.
Yeah.
He's gonna shoot his
Shin's
javelin.
mad far away.
I'm all
Yeah,
confused.
Shin's
by the
way
way.
too far away. Yeah.
I'm-
Anything
Why are
else
we
on your turn?
attacking this guy?
Javelin of lightning coming at you.
No, because I can't hold a reaction anymore, right?
No, you used your action.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah, then that's it.
Shin.
How does Eric look from my vantage point?
He's taken a few stabs, but he's still looking pretty hardy.
Oh wow. Okay. So out of curiosity, because I'm.
Yeah. You can see his
I
HP
am-
bar, right?
Yeah.
Oh right. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm completely confused. So.
Oh.
Sorry, I was just making sure I didn't mess up the
You're
token
right.
and
No,
it
no,
wasn't
you're
on
right.
there.
You're right. Yeah. Oh well, then I'm definitely moving in. Just to be fair. 5, 10. What happened after 10? Oh, 15. 20, 25, 30, and I'll use my dash to be. Actually, you know what?
Just throw a javelin at him.
But he's on the
Smash
ground.
his
At
face.
disadvantage.
No.
Oh, he's still on the ground. Stupid thing.
You have a javelin of lightning.
Yeah, but no.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Unlimited power.
We don't even know what's going on. You guys just attacking them.
He stole from everybody. What are you talking about?
Even
I was
the
on the far
dwarves.
end. I couldn't hear a word, but I am just gonna. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna use my bonus action. I'll be right here. Enter. I mean, use my dash, whatever. Yeah. Enter.
All right, back to Eric. He looks up at Fillerin with a bit of a smirk, and as he stands up,
Fucking poofs, doesn't he?
he takes that dagger that he drew earlier and just stabs lightning fast twice with it.
Oh boy.
You die.
Oh no, does he get sneak attack? Oh, he does.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Both of those hit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm
Poison.
dead. Am I dead?
No.
14,
You take
14,
24.
28.
28 damage, 18 piercing, and 10 poison damage.
You're dead on that. You need more con.
Was that 28, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh boy.
fun times.
And then I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh,
Should've been
no.
advantage. So I'm
Yeah.
poisoned.
You feel the effects of a poison setting in. Why isn't my conditions? Oh, there it finally went. All right, Zorkris.
I'm gonna drop Bless. I'm gonna cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Oh,
I'm gonna put the hand right here and grab at him.
Well, okay.
Over one
Right there?
square to the right here.
Medium hand, rises from soil, reaches there. Grow. Failed save. Target takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage. He
Yeah.
fails.
Grab him and
Takes
squeeze.
6. Takes 6 damage,
But he's restrained.
and he is restrained.
restrained.
What does that mean?
He can't take actions or reactions.
And
Picture-
speed zero.
He
Picture
already
a
has
giant
disadvantage.
hand.
He already has disadvantage on Dex, but he still has disadvantage on Dex.
I mean, he's about to get fucked up.
Picture a giant hand holding him in the air.
Got it.
That's what's happening right now.
Hold
Oh
on.
no, sorry. He has actions and reactions. His speed is 0, and attacks against him have advantage, while he has disadvantage. But he can take actions.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a big hand holding him, squeezing.
He just can't move. Was there something else, Adam, or were you just going to point out that I?
No, I was
Got
going
the
to
wrong
ask
thing.
about the Dex thing. Like, does he still has disadvantage on Dex, right? Because of Hex?
He has.
He said no.
Yeah, he would also
Okay.
have it from restraint, but yeah, it doesn't matter since
Oh,
it
right.
can't stack.
No, I didn't know if restrained for some reason removed like a Dex thing. I'll be like, that's weird.
No. He's just doubly Dex deficient. Anything else, Zorkris?
That's it. The blessing's off on everybody.
Yep.
Oh,
Him
because it's
occupy
concentration,
like a space.
right?
It's not concentration? I thought it was.
No, I said because it's concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah, bless
Yeah,
is
it is.
concentration.
Yep. All right, Rain.
Alrighty. With the hand here, do I have room to transform into something bigger, or am I too stuck?
You kind of like smush that table out of the way, but yeah, there's plenty of room there. The table's not very big.
Alrighty.
Spider.
I mean, spider would actually be a brilliant idea. Oh, this is actually kind of. You're right. That's the right way to do it. I'm gonna go giant spider. And that's my bonus action. And then, with my action, I'm gonna try to. I'm just gonna attack him for now. I'm gonna bite him. Shoot. I don't have
7
advantage, right?
misses.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you do actually.
Yeah, and he has disadvantage.
17 just hits.
Oh, so that would be 17
Ooh.
damage. He has to make a DC 11
Ouch.
saving throw. Taking the poison on a
half
failed save or
damage.
half as much than a successful. Okay.
Is that just the poison?
Yeah, I don't
Or
think the
no,
additional-
it's half damage. Oh, taking the poison damage on a failed
on the
save or
10
half as
poison,
much.
So he's 12 damage, I suppose.
Okay, so he takes 7 piercing, and then he takes no poison damage, or he takes
5 poison damage, but
he
doesn't
takes
suffer.
no poison damage.
0.
Oh shit.
Oh no! And doesn't suffer any additional effects. Okay. That is all I can do in turn.
Erixus.
5, 10, 15. Can I squeeze between the hand and shin and go here?
Yeah, the hand doesn't really obstruct any more than an ally does.
Okay, so I'm gonna go there, and Erix is just really smiling. Would it count as an action if I grab my ring from his pocket?
I'd say so, since you have to actually dig into the pouch and find it. And
What kind of question is that?
Oh my
Is he
god.
almost dead? I can't even see his health bar anymore.
Let me move back for a second. No, he's not almost dead.
Not even close.
I'm debating. What happens with his hand? How does he break free? How do you break free from a restraint? You have to use strength check, right?
yeah,
I am going to use my action to take my ring back. And also, any other coins that are in that pouch.
You can steal from him.
Meanwhile, Flurrin's dying there.
I can't heal him.
Yeah, there's only one person in the group that can.
I forgot. I should have healed you. I can heal you.
No, you did the right
He'll be
thing.
fine. He'll be fine.
Do I get my ring back?
yeah, you're able to reach into the pouch and get it pretty easily.
And how many coins do I get?
If you're trying to grab coins too, give me a sleight of hand check.
I'm trying to grab everything that I saw in there.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check.
It's a handful of whatever.
Oh, nice.
You saw about you probably saw about 15 coins in there. You managed to come out with the ring and about 10 coins.
What kind of coins are they?
They look like they're all gold.
Nice.
Fantastic. So I point to the halfling and say, "You should have just listened." And then as a bonus action, I cast Blink and end up back here next to this elven
What?
archer, and
What?
and I give her her coins back, her 10 coins, and I put my ring back on. And I say, and I pretend to tip a fedora and say, "Milady."
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm disgusted.
All right, roll a d20.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Cast Blink.
Okay.
He's got to roll a d20.
I'm sorry, not Blink. I meant Misty Step. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I meant Misty.
Man, I was so ready for you to just blink out of existence from this battle.
No, I'm sorry. I meant Misty Step.
Sure.
All right, Bobo.
Bobo's going to do a flyby and give more advantage.
All right, double advantage on Eric. Luros.
Oh, Wilro, sorry. I guess. What's? Oh man, I don't have anything to heal this guy. But
I
you're
got
gonna
him.
take
I
care
got
of him,
him.
right?
I can
I'm
heal
good.
him too.
I got him next. Yeah.
All right, I am going to just use my Amtari wooden sword with advantage. Yeah. 25. Hit
25 hits. Wow, rolls tonight.
for 11.
All right, takes 11 damage. And
Corona's delicious.
as you slash him with the sword and pull it back, he looks at you kind of curiously and seems to be eyeing the sword.
Uh-oh, he's gonna steal it from you. Well found.
Let's just
Get out.
He's a thief.
Okay, is he?
Else?
He's not incapacitated, right?
No, he is restrained.
Do you recognize? I asked if he recognizes this.
He doesn't
6
respond.
seconds. Yeah.
But I will. You want me to get out of the way? Somebody said.
Martha?
I thought
No,
somebody said to move out of there.
No,
Richard yells, "Look out, Wilrose! He's a thief."
Oh, I turn.
Pillarin.
What are what's the timing on potions?
You can use up one potion as a bonus action.
Did that work? Press the button.
You have to click on your
It's
token
been,
and press the button.
it's been a little.
Oh,
Don't
the
click it
macros are
again.
Slow, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a little slow tonight. Did you click on your token first? Well, you have to, otherwise it wouldn't show up.
Okay, so then we
Just give it a second.
we'll give it a jeopardy. I will roll the dice for it, just in case it doesn't work.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It seems like it
I mean,
sometimes
will
it just
work eventually.
doesn't. Just
right,
click
but
it. Click it again. It seems like it either works or it doesn't. It's not that it's being slow. It's like sometimes it doesn't register the macros tonight.
Wait, so I click it once and that should be it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no
I
prompting
did
or
again,
anything.
It didn't do anything. So I'm gonna
Are you drinking greater?
hold on. Yes.
All right. Yeah. So just roll a 44 and yeah, plus 4. All right. You regain
So-
11.
And I'm gonna hold on to that until the macro maybe decides to actually work, because it's supposed to increase my HP anyway, right?
Yeah, it will automatically add. So
All right. So assuming if it doesn't work, then we'll take the 11. Otherwise, that potion. Is that how we
Sure.
want to do this, or do we?
yeah,
just
yeah.
wanna
We'll
do
assume you have 16 right now.
11? Okay. I've already used my bonus action, so shank it is.
You can disengage as an action if you wanted to.
I could heal him as a bonus action, so don't worry. Attack.
Yeah, but this guy goes before.
It'll be fine.
I'm not.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to
Disadvantage.
disengage. I'm not going to disengage.
Kill him.
I can't kill him from there, not without assassinate.
Do or do not. There's no trophy.
Jesus.
3 hits.
Oh,
There we go.
Oof.
Dude, there we
Hey,
go.
there they are.
15, and 14. Look
Yeah,
how
nice.
full he is.
I'll
What's going on now?
get rid of the second one. There we go.
Yeah. So just
Final
reduce. Yeah, just reduce yourself to 16 and. All right. Anything
going
else on your turn?
To 16 or 20?
Yeah, I mean, I was assuming we were taking your roll over the unknown macros.
Sorry, yeah, that's what I asked before. Were we taking the roll, or were we going to take the macro if they showed up?
I was assuming we would take your roll in lieu of the macros.
Okay, 16 it is. Then, yeah, I mean, I can't do anything else on my turn besides attempt to. Oh, he's on the floor, right?
No, he's in the
No,
air.
He can, but he can take reactions from where he is.
Yep.
Yes, he can.
Then I'm done.
All right, Shin.
All right. So wait, 16. All right. I'm moving in, and I'm gonna use lay hands on Philorant, and I'm gonna give him. Wait, you have 16. That was a 28. So then
17 gives me to full if that's what you're looking for.
Okay. Yes. Then on that case, I will do 17 to make him full. That'll leave me with 3 left, and that's it. I'll lay a hand on Philorant. I don't think I have anything else I can do at this point. Yeah, I will end turn.
All right, back to Eric. He is a little perturbed at Philorant's rise back to health. You see him reach into his pocket again, and that same flash of light that you saw hit Zorkris reaches out and hits you as well. You have -1 to ability checks and saving throws for 24 hours.
Okay.
And then he reaches in and stabs.
Me?
Is disadvantage?
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah.
Well, that's a hit.
18 for 12 damage.
He has disadvantage.
Yeah, he's got disadvantage.
Yes, he does. He still hits.
Oh, that's better.
Still hits, so that's my
Oh,
shit.
what the hell?
He has a +10. Oh shit.
Zorkris.
Since he's still there, I'll take the action to squeeze him again.
Does that do another 2d6?
Yep.
All right, he takes another 8.
Alright, that'll end turn.
Rain.
How long is he restrained by this hand? Is it just kind of like,
As long as I'm concentrating.
that's awesome. Alrighty, I'm gonna bite him.
Climb up on the wall.
What?
Climb up on the wall.
Oh, to make room, right? I will. Yeah, I'm gonna like climb up on the wall and like hover over to like kind of make some room where I am.
Also, that's really scary.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna bite down on him. Wah! Oh no.
Oh man. Oh
That
no,
could
it's no
have
bad.
gone worse. The worst it could have been. That's all I can do.
Hey, what's up, Sabby?
Right.
Maximilian's earthen grasp lasts for 10 rounds, FYI.
In 1 minute.
So he's restrained for 1 minute. Unless he
Can't
breaks
get
free.
out of it? Oh,
No, he
okay.
can choose to break free.
Got it.
And I could also try to do it again. To hit him again with it.
Anything else on your turn, Rain?
No, that's all I can do. And
Arixis.
5, 10, 15, 20. Do I have a clear shot at him if Rain is up on the wall from here?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. Alright. Eldritch motherfucking blast. 22.
You don't have advantage.
Why?
Well, actually, it just says attack rolls. It doesn't say melee, like prone, I guess. So yeah, I guess you do have advantage. Yeah, 22 hits.
Alright, let me throw in hex real quick. $13 damage.
15.
And I'll attack again.
20 hits.
14.
Another 14. He's looking pretty rough.
jeez.
Alright, I'll move back 1. Keep Zorkris free if we want, but if we're going to take him alive, the next person better go for some non-lethal damage. The last thing I'll say is I'll yell really loud, you should have just given me the ring!
Bobo, advantage.
Do fly by, double advantage, whatever.
All right,
Triple advantage. Yeah, I mean, I'll reach back and attack him with the sword for non-lethal.
It'd be kind of hard to guarantee that since it also deals poison damage, which you can't really control.
All right, so then I'll attack him with my rapier then.
Just bitch slap him.
Is it already in your hand?
He can drop the sword and then draw his rapier.
No, I won't do that. I will not drop my sword.
He dies.
You better knock him out now.
Whatever. I'm attacking him. See what happens.
Oh yeah, of
Advantage,
course.
right?
Oh yeah.
All right, yes, with advantage. All right, 10 damage. He is still standing.
Oh, thank God.
Filler's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I wouldn't blame.
I'm gonna put my short sword in my backpack.
Okay.
Like not just sheath it, but
oops.
is it a larger action to put it into a bag?
No, it's basically the same. Drawing is well, actually, it would be an action to put it into a bag. So you've already used your action, so you can't do that.
So then
You
I'll
can
just
sheath it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Nope. Enter.
All right, Fillerin.
Swinging for lethal.
$19 hits. And
Wait, what?
predictably,
Oh my God.
Now, does he have death saves, or like, could I bring him back to 1 and we tie him up?
no, he's not.
No, he's
not a
sure
PC.
dead. You've never seen dead like this before.
So I'm gonna have the hand.
That's
hold
a
him.
lot of fucking damage just from my attack.
I'm gonna have the hand hold him with like the thumb and index finger around the scruff of his neck and his 3 fingers up, and hold him in the air, dangling and just shaking him a little bit, like a rag doll.
Somebody should take his dagger and the orb. Was the orb
Take
green?
everything.
It is. If somebody's searching him, give me an investigation check.
Let's all search him.
Yeah.
We also have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 witnesses to what just happened here.
They all agree with it.
Well, I mean,
Distributing their money to them, right?
Yeah, we'll distribute it.
Whoever's searching him, give me investigation. If multiple people are searching, you can make either separate check or with advantage.
I'll take 21 or 18. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, let's call it 21 with advantage. So yeah, sifting through his pockets, you find a small, smooth stone that's kind of crystalline and rainbow colored, but with a red streak just running straight through the middle of the stone from one end to the other. You also find 147 gold and 14 silver. And a dagger.
Did the dwarves mention anything specific that he took from them?
No.
Arixis, turn. Go ahead, Gabe. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say they just said that he stole from them.
Hold on. Don't divvy up the gold yet.
Yeah, we have to give it to the people.
Yeah. Arixis turns around and is, like, scanning the room and points at the bartender and he goes, You! Come here!
He kind of like puts his hands up and says, I want no part of this.
Oh, you had no problem making yourself a part of it when you thought we were insulting you, now did you? Now come here.
My hand spell fades. The body falls to the floor. Dunk.
Is he actually running away from me?
He's not running, but he's like backing away, facing you, and
I throw a gold piece at his face as hard as I can. How can I roll this?
Roll a
Slight.
roll a d20 and add your dex modifier.
Okay. 15.
You smack him right in the face.
And I say, that's real trouble. You're welcome.
It doesn't look like it hurt too bad, but he's like noticeably shocked that you just smacked him in the face with a piece of gold.
And I announce to the rest of the bar, who else was robbed by this idiot? Stupid thing couldn't just give me a ring back.
Who has the orb? I want to identify it.
I have it. I toss it. I would have tossed it to Zorkrist.
I'll take 10 minutes. I'll put the pearl to my head and identify the gem.
All right, you sit down and begin casting it. Just to be clear, too, it's not necessarily an orb so much as it's like a smooth oblong stone. It fits in the palm of your hand. It's pretty small.
All right.
As this is all unfolding, you see a couple of the patrons get up from their seats and walk away.
Which patrons?
They left already.
Sorry, the ones that were sitting up here.
Were they shady, or did they look like they were running away because they were like scared, or?
They were sitting, kind of away from everybody else, so it's kind of hard to say. They might have just been keeping to themselves. It's difficult to say. They were just hooded and cloaked figures and just walked away.
I guess I'm asking, like, where did they go if we were blocking the door?
No, they went.
They went to the back here towards the rooms.
Are we done?
So no one else was robbed by this idiot? Fine, it is all ours then. Oh, and wait. I whip another gold piece at the bartender.
Roll another d20 plus dex. Oh, you did.
I did.
It just misses his head as he kind of ducks out of the way just a little bit.
Also for my trouble. Rixus comes and sits next down next to this female archer and goes, "So good looking. What brings you to a place like this?" She's making small talk at this point.
She seems a little taken aback and kind of leans back in her chair, almost scooting it away a little bit. I'm just here for a drink.
So you're not here to hear the music? You don't hear it? No one ever hears it. Well, she doesn't hear it. You don't hear it either. Shut up. He stands up and he walks away. Why does everybody look so afraid of the giant spider on the ceiling?
I know.
Yeah, I was just about to say the people in the corner here by this table have kind of huddled back into the corner and away from what's going on over there.
I gesture my 8 legs at them like, nah.
What is this weird looking guy's deal?
Can I take his dagger?
You can.
I have to say,
Already take it.
No, I took it, but I would have offered it to the coward.
Oh,
What
you
is
give it to me first to identify.
I hold it up to his head.
Shortly after the battle ends,
I take more damage.
No, you do feel the effects of the poison wear off.
Oh, that's good.
What are we doing with the body?
Leaving it here.
No.
Fuck them.
As a warning.
Let's go get our rooms and go to bed after this.
Well, that's next. That's next. We gotta. We.
Alright, you clean up. We're gonna go to bed.
Why? Yeah. Why?
Hey, barkeep, is there another vacancy?
No rooms.
Didn't we see this halfling pass something to the barkeep?
Yep.
Yeah, Will roasted.
Basically walks up to him and says, "Oh, give me my other gold piece that he stole from me."
He kind of looks a little confused and what gold? I don't get any
said
gold.
give it. He doesn't have any gold. Well.
Make an intimidation check.
Damn it.
I make a Minecraft spider sound to support him.
With advantage, sure.
18.
He just immediately starts rifling through his pockets and then pulls out 2 gold pieces and hands them to you.
And what does he give you this gold in exchange for?
I don't know what you're talking about. Just take your gold.
He's dead. He's never coming back. Did you see what we did to him? Do you see how dead he is? He was squeezed by a giant hand and then bitten by a giant spider, stabbed by a ghostly sword, and almost cut in half by a cowardly drow. He's not going to hurt you.
He leans in. Listen, I lose all my customers. I can't. The word of this can't get out. You must keep it quiet.
So we shouldn't nail his body to the front door? But my spider friend so enjoys webbing things to places.
I make creepy spider sounds.
I mean,
He's just kind of visibly trembling at this point, and like just wants you to go away.
I just lean in and whisper, "Come on, friend. What is your business here?" Clearly,
there's no business. I get a little bit of gold from him, and I turn a blind eye.
To what?
To his stealing.
He whispers, "The stealing."
How boring. All we killed was a thief. Okay, Sarah. Ciao. And Erixus does turn to walk away.
So, guys, what are we doing with the body?
Shit's the good guy.
Ooh.
The one good guy.
And it's freaking awkward, all right?
Just put him in a chair like Bernie.
Yeah, we get the Bernies.
Right,
I like the whole web him to the door idea. That sounded great.
Did Tom kill die with the
I'm not the artistic type, guys. Rain,
Yeah, see,
you do it.
So identifying the dagger and the stone.
I'm daring it.
So, in handling the dagger, you would not sense that it has any magical properties.
Okay, it's just poisoned.
But yeah, looking at the blade, you would notice a poison applied to it.
It's a hell of a poison.
Yeah, after a few minutes and Erixus's exchange with the barkeep, Identify goes off. And sorry, I'm just adding the handout because I realized I didn't do it yet. And you identify this.
Oh shit!
Check that out.
What?
That's a lot of words.
Can't read too much.
Yeah.
A pilot luckstone.
Oh, what? Deal luck.
Oh, so yeah. Every time he used it, he would get like a +1 to his ability checks.
Oh, so he would steal it from us. Very cool.
Yes. Hence the +16.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a rogue thing.
I'm gonna look at Fillerin and say, "Here you go, pal." I give him the vampiric luckstone.
I'm the one who took that from him.
All right.
So, all right, wait, hold on. Erixus says, "Excuse me, give."
So you don't need this thing.
But I want this thing.
All right.
All right, time out. While this is what's going on, I'm carrying the body, taking it out to bury outside the store.
Does Orcus give it to me?
I just put it on the table. I don't give a shit.
Erixus picks it up and says, "Great news! Look what I found for you!"
What?
To who?
Fillerman.
Oh.
Because I assumed Zorkus was going to give it to Fillerman, but I want all the credit. Alexis wants all the credit.
Falarin cocks his head to the side, like squints his eyes, like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But extends his hand, and then extends his hand.
Take it. What?
Yeah.
Expend the charge. Point it at Zorkus and expend the charge.
What's that?
And then Erixus runs 30 feet away.
You gave it to me though.
I did give it to him. I don't know if I didn't see if it requires attunement, but I did give it to you.
I think it does, but
It does, yes.
Yeah, I'm not attuned to anything anyway. So, how do I just add that whole bunch of nonsense, right?
Vampiric Luckstone.
Yeah, it doesn't really require a roll at any point, so and I know what it is versus like a spell.
I'm gonna add it as a.
Yeah, you can add it as an item just to note that you have it, but you don't need to add like any sort of rolling card or anything for it.
Is that custom?
Yes.
Okay,
It's pretty cool.
I was looking forward to the compendium because I lost the handout already, and now I found it.
Yes, you will not find that.
I go back to the barkeep. I say, "You said no rooms. Do you mean that the rooms we've already paid for are no longer available to us?"
What?
He takes
Or
a
are you
couple.
saying,
He takes a couple more gold out of his pocket and tosses them at your face and just says, "Yeah, no rooms.
Go away.
Oh my god.
Just leave. I want you out of here."
I cast No, I don't cast Eldritch Blast.
Kicking us out if we clean up this problem.
Damn it! I keep missing him. I'm just plinging gold at him at this point.
flinging gold around the place?
But how the hell did he have plus 16 if this thing only has 3 charges?
Will Rose stands on the table here and says, "Hey everyone, the bar's closed."
There's a 13 hit, Gabe.
The barkeep.
Yeah.
It does. It does not. It does not.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, the number's wrong on the token.
Alexis is very much just flinging gold at him left and right. I'm trying to get him to like dance behind the bar.
Where does this door go to? To the rooms?
That's a window. There's a door here on the back of the bar, and then you see the start of a hallway back here.
Let's just wander that way.
I think what happens when I stand on the table and say the bar's closed?
The well-armored gentleman at the bar walks up and holds out his hand and says, "Nice work back there, and nice song." He
Thanks.
drops 2 platinum in your hand.
And
this guy
tells
is
me to get the F out, or he just leaves.
No, you see them head back towards the rooms.
All right. Boros is quite confused. but
Everyone
happy
else
to
just-
take
just-
2 platinum.
Everyone else just kind of settles back into their seats and goes back to their drinks.
Just hanging out after
everyone else.
kill the dude.
Oh my god,
Everyone
that's
else
like
should
that
take-
scene from Star Wars.
Sorry about the best.
Come on, Wilrose, do it.
On shoot.
Hold on. 20 gold to everyone else.
Oh my gosh.
That's from the 140. It was originally 147, but I threw 7 at the bartender.
Well, I'm still outside technically, burying this body.
Like, what happens if we start to like?
Yeah, did you get the key to the room? We should just go to the room.
I don't know. You just
leave.
threw money at my face and said no
He said
rooms
leave,
and told us
yeah.
to leave.
And said leave.
Yeah, he says leave.
We could just knock
Yeah.
on doors.
He's just kind of eyeing you wandering around the bar, but he seems kind of afraid to say anything else. He's just kind of sitting there quietly with a mug and
Let's use the
doesn't
key
seem to want to
see
stir
if
the
we can-
pot.
Yeah, I'm gonna like group with the group, regroup with everybody and just be like, well, we have two options here. We could just probably, these rooms probably aren't locked. He didn't give me a key, but the chances are if we stay here, we might wake up to a pretty heavy guard presence in the morning.
Falarin is. Oh, I guess the door is already unlocked because Shin has left the building.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Shin's like the pick locker. Remember?
Hey, Rain, come here. Wait, where's the dead body?
It's outside.
Right here.
Fine.
Oh, you split it outside.
Shin is forgoing his long rest to instead bury a body.
I don't see a door.
I mean, I think
closed.
help. I
Right,
think
yeah.
help. Like,
All right, thank you, Gabe.
I was
yeah,
gonna-
Karen, right here.
Put the body on Rain's back and put it on the bar and then leave, but okay. Alright, I guess we're going outside.
I was gonna say I'm gonna find. Well, we're not in a town, are we? We're just in a inn on the road.
Can we slide
Yeah.
the body into the bag of holding in case we run into these dwarves again?
We'll never see
Oh
them.
my god.
I'm trying to give it a proper burial.
I'm not taking it out from the dirt.
I mean, you can.
I'm not putting
Looks
it
like
in there.
looks like
You
Shin's
take it.
burying it. Alright, so Wilros's gonna pull out his harp this time, his lyre, and he's gonna play just a light
While Shin
like
is
song.
while Shin is digging, I'm gathering up some branches and wood. I'm putting it on top of this little halfling, and I cast firebolt on it enough times so it catches fire.
Oh my
Make a
gosh.
fire.
So, all right. So you're not putting it in the bag of holding.
No,
No.
No,
Okay.
we're burying it.
no. While Shin's
In
digging
front of the bar.
hole, I put him on fire.
All right. As you lower him into the hole, and you have a toasty Eric.
Let's make a hut somewhere and go to sleep.
Smells good.
Well,
You
we're
should
not
be-
welcome. Yeah, we should just.
The rain is still a giant fucking spider.
Yeah, it's like crawling around. If somebody walks by, they'll like scream in terror.
Yeah.
Is this a window behind the bar?
There is one door here and a window here. Yeah.
Can I see
Is
the
the door-
barkeep?
Let's just go. Let's
Is
just.
the
Can you
door
see
open?
what?
I'm just gonna just see the barkeep. I just give him a look.
Yeah, you can just barely see him.
Eyes and my hairy fangs.
All right, there's nothing around here though. Like, this is all just.
I'm going to transform into a skeleton and just look into the window.
Happy Halloween!
All right.
But yeah, no, there's nothing really around there. It's just kind of set into to a few trees here. There's kind of a cluster of trees that are a bit denser than the rest of the
Let's make
forestation
a
in
hut
the
back
area.
here, and I'll put an alarm around the hut. We'll hide in the trees, and we'll leave in the morning.
Is the door unlocked into the bar?
That door is locked.
Oh, is it?
Ah,
Damn it. Alright.
So I'm going to cast alarm around the hut, so if something goes off, we hear it.
Casting this as a ritual.
Right, Wilrow sits down and begins the ritual cast. After 11 minutes, it suddenly a dome appears around you all, and you are able to take a night's rest.
I also have alarm around it, so just pop that up real quick.
Yep.
Regain all of my HP there, right?
Yeah, this is a long rest, so go ahead and long rest.
nice.
And so ends our first travel day.
Nothing happened.
Nothing weird happened.
Nothing too weird. I assume you also will take some time to attune to the stone, Fillerin?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I only need the 4 hours to rest anyway.
Yeah. All right. We will assume that you are attuned to it for next session then. As you are attuning to it, you do still feel, you and Zorkrith both do still feel the effects of the stone's use against you by Eric.
What was
Do you
it?
have to put charges on it, or is it comes fully charged?
It's charged when he attunes to it.
It's 1d3.
Ooh, how many? Okay, no, 3 items, right?
Yeah, you can be attuned to 3.
Okay, so I've got the ring, I've got this, and I think that's it so far, right?
Wait, what ring? Oh,
Yeah, I believe so.
the thought shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ring of Mind
I
Shielding.
thought you were talking about the dead guy ring. I was like, but that's back at the mayor's office.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody
know
is
that.
nobody is currently attuned to that.
God, that was amazing.
I figured his
All
strength
right.
was his weakest attribute.
Yeah, strength and wisdom both pretty much. But yeah, I mean he's he's essentially a high level rogue, a very high level rogue. Quite
He's essentially dead.
Were we supposed to kill him?
No, he's burned.
was a high level rogue.
Were we supposed to like talk to him? I thought no, we had to kill him.
We did talk to him. He was being intractable. You all saw it. He stole my ring. I was saying before, expect that ring stunt more and more often.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to what you said you were going to use it for.
Yeah, that's largely it. I'm going to start trolling people by accusing them of thievery.
God.
Reverse pickpocketing.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. I am going to go ahead and sign off. I will see you all later. Have a good
Ooh,
night.
that's gonna be fun. Calling the guards and the mayor. I should have done that.